Hello, hey, how you doing? It's Eric from AHA, Americans Helping Americans and Amp Live. Hope you're doing well today. Usually have a Saturday training going on. We're out in the field, but out in the field for sure. Saturday training is going to have to be postponed till tomorrow, Sunday's Rants and Raves. I'll be your host for the Sunday sermon, for the Sunday sermon, Rants and Raves. And we're going to extend the Saturday training to that day as well to hunt deals, find deals, kind of share with you how to lock up those deals. We're using creative real estate investing methods, some of the Amp Live method that I'm going to share with you, right? You got to understand and learn this stuff, right? If you want to be able to adjust and adapt and to rock into the future, because the market is changing. Okay, so I'm not going to take too much of your time. I'm Eric of the Amp Live Real Estate Show. I'm going to be your host for the next 4 or 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes at the max. Then we're going to shut her down because I have some engagements I need to attend to. Then I'm going to be MIA pretty much for the rest of the evening and day. But I will be back for tomorrow, 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. All right, and you're going to go ahead. There'll be links down below, or there should be some information down below. On Thursday, July 24th, definitely be part of that. It's going to be a live webinar, webinar period. We'll just register, get the Zoom link, and we're going to talk about creative real estate investing and how powerful that's going to be. I'm also going to share with you who I am, what I'm about, what we're all about, what AHA, Americans Helping Americans, is all about, what Amp Live is all about, what the American Mentee Program is all about. And we're going to chit-chat a little bit about our sponsor, VIPeXecs Realty and Lending, Step into Excellence, right? For those who want to take it to another level. We have all this stuff planned out and worked out for you, okay? This is an opportunity. It's not the same old wholesale one-trick pony. We're not talking about, just the sub-2 and seller finance stuff. We're talking about the business, the Amp Live method. I'm going to share with you private secrets, proprietary stuff that's going to help you, because I'm sure you want to be the best version of yourself. We're going to help you get there. I'm sure you want to be the best version in business for yourself and to have that perception of reality of who you are and what you're about, so your friends and your neighbors can say, man, hey, I don't know what the heck you've been doing, but you look great. You sound awesome. What are you doing, right? Can you share that with me? That is the goal. That's all of our goal, right? But the opportunity is there for you because it's happening across the United States of America with people that we select and work with exclusively and only exclusively. We did open the door up for JVs and things of that nature, but it's still a selection process, right? If you're new, we'll still work with you, but you gotta be able to follow through with our policies and procedures. Even if you're seasoned, policies and procedures, we require certain things to get on our A-list, VIP, or even joint venture if you're not a mentee that's working with us exclusively and papered up and all that good stuff, okay? So we're doing what others are not doing out there. I guarantee it. I promise you that. You will get the results that you need to get very quickly, or it'll be over a period of time and a process at your speed. That's the most beautiful thing, right? Move as fast or slow as you need to go. That's what this is about. There's a lot of people out there. I talk to thousands of people every freaking year, right? The good, the bad, the ugly, the knuckleheads, the bullshitters, the egos, all kinds of shit, right? The guys and the biatches, all the same stuff, right? To a degree. And there's a lot of awesome people out there, and there's a lot of knuckleheads out there as well. Heck, people could call me a knucklehead, right? They got a conversation with some guy, I don't know where it was, I forgot. We're talking and going back and forth, going around in circles. When I first spoke to him, he's like, oh, yes, the cause and the mission, that's what it's all about. That's what I want to do and this and that. Talk to him today. Head blew up. Oh, boy, this is ridiculous. This is kind of comical and this and that. So what the hell are you talking about? I'm bringing money to the table. If we can follow our policies and procedures. No, I'm not interested in having you list the property to get it sold and all that bullshit, right? You're still looking to figure out where you fit in this goddamn fucking scheme of things, right? Shit happens. It's funny shit. At the end of the day, pick your battles. The boss was with me, and she knows that, she gets stressed out when she hears shit like that, right? I'm like, I get fired up. Let's roll. Let's dance, right? Let's jump in the ring and see who gets their ass kicked at the end of the day, right? All day long. So for me, I don't give a shit if you like me or don't like me. The bottom line is I always thought in my brain, even when I was about 3, 4, 5 years old, I knew I wasn't put on this planet for people to like me or kiss their ass or vice versa for them, period, right? But I'm fired up. I'm rocking and rolling. It's a beautiful, lovely day. I have some awesome stuff I got to go do. But hey, if you want to stay fired up, you need someone and you need a team to keep you fired up and you want to rock and roll and you're looking for some new opportunities and to be able to rock into the new cycle of real estate, then this is it. Click the links down below. I'm going to rock my Sunday sermon, Rants and Raves, tomorrow. I'm even going to add some Saturday training to that. We'll make it a Sunday training as well to help you in this business, to kind of put that picture together and go, I think this is where I want to go. And you're at the end of the day, once we're done, you're going to say, this is what I need. This is what I need to do. How do I start? How do I join? How do I become a mentee and work with you, right? Even if you're seasoned, right? Even myself, I got to drop the ego. If I see someone that, man, I want to learn what they're learning, I'm going to listen to them. They're going to be my mentor. You know, you got to become a great follower before you become a great leader, right? And too many people want to go to the top, think they can go to the top right out of the gate. Doesn't work that way. It's impossible. You have to learn. I heard something very awesome yesterday, and it was about, I think it was about time, right? Time. The noise, because there's tons of freaking noise, right? And then being able to hyper focus on one thing, get it done, and eliminate the noise. Most of us cannot eliminate the noise because we got family. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got the honey-do list. We got life. Something always happens, so the noise is there. If you can eliminate and chop out that noise, right, you're going to get a lot accomplished and then focus and get things done. It happens every time. That's how we mentor. It's based on muscle memory. It's based on psychological, not ploys, but psychological driven methods that we use to get results very, very quickly. This is all results orientated, right? Everything is results based. If you jump aboard and you come in and you listen and you follow directions, you're going to get results. You're going to execute and get results. We're going to talk about those results, rinse and repeat. And that's the beauty of this. Nobody's going to take the time to do that because nobody wants to, right? And our byproduct is deals. We're in the game. I love the negotiating part of working with sellers or investors and all that good stuff, right? And doing the dance. That's just what I enjoy. And then I enjoy working with people. As long as they're willing to listen, have a leap of faith. You're going to drop those opportunities on their lap so you can become the best version of yourself, right? So others can see you as the best version of yourself and going, man, what happened to you? You're not thinking the same. You're different. Why? What's going on here, right? That's what we all want. It's a beautiful, lovely thing. It's like being a freaking rock star, right? I know. I used to play rock and roll a long time ago. I know what it feels like to be on stage and to rock and roll and to have people cheering for you and have others not cheering for you. That's okay too. Those are the haters. They're going to talk shit. They're going to want to, fight and beat you up or whatever because they're envious of what you have and what you're doing, or they just didn't have the balls to do what you wanted to do or do what you are because they're in the what? They're in the crowd, not on the stage, right? Different jam. So the goal is let's get you on the stage and we're going to rock and roll together. We're going to get into the ring, kick some ass, and I'm going to be sharing some proprietary stuff with you, right? Secrets, creative real estate investing secrets that are going to take your business to a new level or just to a level. If you're down here going, man, I've been trying to get up here, and I'm having a hard time, and I keep slipping and falling, shiny object, someone hands me a rope, and then boom, it disappears. Right? Like, what the fuck? Right? What happened? I will tell you that God will do this and keep you here, make you go through pain, make you go through suffering, make you go through a bunch of BS before he says, boom, you're good to go. Now you can go, you paid the price. Most do not want to pay the price. They want that Staples button to say, boom, make everything magically work for me. Can you do this for me? Can this happen? No, it doesn't work that way. God is going to beat your ass until you get to the point where you're like, you are becoming the best version of yourself, right? Because God doesn't make junk. But sometimes it needs to be worked a little, right? To be able to become great. And that's what my goal is. And that's our cause and mission across the United States of America for AHA. Americans helping Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part. That's right, to get you and others across the United States of America, right? To work and to be able to go through and rock their business, to build that legacy, to build something special for themselves, right? To get a piece of that freedom. So you don't have to get out, you don't have to do that. If you want to keep your career, it's probably awesome, then cool. If it's not, then you want to get out of the JOB and get into the entrepreneurial world where we're rocking and rolling and forge a path with us. That's all we're doing. We believe in community. I love people, trust me. But I also sometimes can't tolerate a lot of people, right? Because we're the way they think. They're going in a different direction. They think differently. I want to be with like-minded people who want the same thing. So that's a beautiful thing. And then we lead the charge and we go for it. Eventually you'll become a leader. We rock together. That's what this is all about. That's my cause and mission. That's AHA's cause and mission across the United States of America. And I want to share that with you. So click the links down below. And AMP Live, the American Mentee Program, was designed just for that. It was designed just for you. It was designed to be reciprocal for us to both. All of us have to what? Prosper in this. It's based on Think and Grow Rich Mastermind Alliance, right? It's not just building a team. It's building a network together to rock and roll, but being selective, kind of like a country club. Not everybody is allowed to come in. Just because you have some money and you have a card and you have a pulse, you get to come aboard? No, doesn't work that way, right? You have to be vetted through like a board of directors to see if you can even come aboard, to see if it's going to be a good fit. And there's a reason for that, right? Knock, 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 knock on wood. 99% of the time we pick the right people at the end of the day, right? So is there hard cost to come aboard? Of course. We live in a capitalist country, a capitalist world. Nothing is free in life. You will not show up because you're a human being, and you won't show up unless there's money tied to it. But you have to remember, like I always say, we're not widgets. We're not, not buying a car, right? It's intangible rock and rollness, right? Human beings on this side. If for whatever reason you're rude or think you bought into a widget or this and that, then this is not program's not for you. The bottom line is, it's like an attorney and a doctor, whatever it may be. That's what you're doing, right? You're paying for the skill sets, or you're investing, I should say, not even paying. You're investing in yourself, and we're investing in you because we're actually taking time personally to work with you, not just shoving a bunch of videos down your throat and PDFs down your throat and live Zooms and all kinds of bullshit down your throat and other people sharing the same program. I get it. That's beautiful. Wonderful, awesome for the ones that are rocking and rolling because they're making tons and tons and millions of dollars. That is cool, right? For me, it's still organic. It's what I enjoy. I like my core smaller, and we prefer to work with rock and rollers that are going in the same direction to rock together. That's why this is special. Nowhere on the planet, I guarantee you, nowhere on the planet does what we do, and I want to share it with you. If it's a good fit, let's rock. If anything, just keep on watching the videos. I know people watch the videos for years and years and years, sometimes before they come aboard, or they still watch and continue to watch throughout the United States of America, right? So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Rock and roll, all what you do. Click those links down before. Tomorrow, Sunday, Rants and Raves at 12 noon. We're going to rock and roll together along with some Saturday training. And then we're going to be on July 24th, Thursday, right? I'm going to show you how to dominate your area and how to rock and roll your business. It's an opportunity like no other. Definitely click the links down below. We will see you tomorrow for Sunday Rants and Raves. Rock and roll and all what you do. In God we trust and made in America.